What's happening, y'all? Good afternoon. Let's see, let's do a quick check-in. Today is Tuesday, August 25th. The time is 2:43 in the p.m. And the temperature outside is a whopping 97 degrees. Yes, sir, 97 degrees. And I am currently on my way from Fresno, California, headed southbound on 99 to Tulare, California. On my way to go pick up a trailer that apparently a trucker, a driver, whose rig I guess broke down, has a trailer in tow, and his truck is going to need to be towed. And so I'm on my way down to pick up this trailer and bring it to its destination. So what would you call that? I guess I'm going to be technically kind of like not an emergency responder, by no means. I would never claim that. But a tow truck driver. But I guess that's kind of what I am anyways. I mean, I'm towing trailers around, so I am kind of a tow truck driver, just not in the business of towing vehicles with actual operational motors on them. That's all. So anyhow, yeah, so it's a whopping 97 degrees out here in between Fresno and Tulare. And so as I'm driving southbound here, I'm going through some of these road construction areas and noticing again that there's no work being done. That said, there's a ton of heavy equipment out there, and I'm going by this one stretch where they were fixing rebar to be ready for the deposit of just yard after yard, ton after ton, mile after mile of concrete to repave the road. And it dawned on me, I've been talking a lot about all these all these road work areas across the United States and these interstates that there's nothing being done. It was like, man, what the heck is really going on? And so let me go tell you a little bit of history here. So I was in tile work, construction, doing tile and stone work for 20 some odd years, working with concrete and mortar based materials. And when I was out in New Mexico, I ended up doing a lot of jobs that were on the road jobs, where I'd have to go out of the city limits of where I resided and find work elsewhere. And occasionally I would get these outdoor jobs. So out there in that high desert area, and in the summer, it's too hot during the day to work outside. You just can't do it. I mean, not just the fact that it's too hot for your physical body to work in, but the materials, the mortar-based materials, if it's too hot, they won't cure properly, and it'll destroy the integrity of the materials. And so I want to kind of just say, for my own sense of integrity, that I get it. That's why you never see these areas being worked on, during the day. I mean, we all understand, they do it at night in a lot of cases because of traffic reasons, right? So there's that. But I've been driving through the summer heat here in an air-conditioned rig, going by these areas and talking smack about how there's no work being done. And it just finally dawned on me, it's too hot. They can't do it during the day. There's all this heavy equipment out there not being used, and I'm just going, man, what the heck? Well, they can't. I mean, they just can't do it. You you can't work with those kind of materials in that kind of heat, and that's what it is. So I just have to go back and correct my own blunderings, I guess, if you will. And that's for my own integrity. I'll admit where I'm wrong. For sure, and I'll do it in a public setting too. So, because I ain't got no shame. So anyhow, yeah. So I just wanted to bring that up. It hit me, and I was like, you know what? For all the videos that I did about these guys not working during the day, I better go back and put some white out over those areas, right? And rewrite on top of it, right? So that's what I'm doing here. So anyhow, yeah. So headed southbound on 99. Let's see, where am I at? Currently in Tulare, California, going past some apple orchards, it looks like, or maybe some nut orchards. Maybe these are nut trees. They look more like nut trees than they do apple trees, that's for sure. And what kind of plant do we have up here on the left? I bet you whatever this plant is will tell me what kind of nut trees these are, or whether they are even nut trees or fruit trees. I don't know. We'll see. What does this plant say on it? Oh, I better pick up my speed. We're gonna get mad at me. I'm not seeing any corporate logos or anything. No, sir, not at all. But it's definitely a large, plant. Place where they separate nuts, I guess. Crack them, break them. Just as long as they don't kick them, we're in good shape. So anyhow, and look what I got to the left of me also. Corn, yes sir, corn, ladies and gentlemen, lots of corn. So just on top of all the corn out there in Indiana and Illinois and Iowa, Nebraska, and wherever else I saw corn that I can't remember it at the time being. There's lots of corn out here too. Maybe not so many soybeans, but plenty of corn. Yep. So anyhow, guess I'll wrap it up, and I'll get at y'all later. See ya.